Hey there, Fatty from Pack Punch Traders here. Just want to make a video lesson going over yesterday's play and today's. I didn't make a video lesson yesterday, but let's just dive into it. Let's see. So yesterday I was eyeing GBS and what's the other one? ATXI. These two, as you can see, the similar pattern. Just looking for a bounce play, and just didn't happen yesterday. We got these small moves on each one. Today would ended up being the day where momentum shifted. It will really confirmed, and shorts got squeezed, and some buyers came in. Not insane volume compared to the day it was spiking, but just enough to be up 30% on the day. So that all you need is 10, 15%, and you just move on. So I could have captured it in the morning here on this one around the mid 60s, or if you're a little later, just waiting for confirmation, the high 60s, you get a quick, easy 10 cents. Just lock that in and then let this chop around, do whatever, but you got the main part of the move and you just move on. So that was ATXI, and GBS ended up failing, but you got that quick move in the morning that we look for. So right around 76 cents, 77, as long as it's holding this VWAP area and showing buying and it's uptrending and breaking above these highs here. Um, just failing to break down. You get a quick another 10-cent move here, and then this one fails to break down and squeezes once more before shorts end up taking over. Um, but here we got a solid double top at one. So I think this thing might be over unless we'll see what happens, but I'll just be waiting for that 109 breakout. So that's multi-day bounces that I missed today, which was a little annoying, but we made up for it with a great trade on Impp. This thing's still holding up. Sympathy play to Indo, the main energy play moving. This thing failed to break down again. Both of them I saw kind of a similar pattern. This one just finally broke out today, so I should have been more patient. That was really what killed me. But this is the one where I lost money on yesterday. So I thought we would get the move yesterday. Had decent size, ended up tanking. I had a stop order. It wasn't a stop limit. It was just stop market. So once it got me executed, it took an extra couple cents. Um, so that ended up being a little, just about $200 loss yesterday. So that was a little bit of an annoying, but it is what it is. Today, noticed that this thing was failing to break down, and it was coming back. So I was first started was in the morning, around 7:10, at like 2:40 here. So it was kind of an all-day thing that I was kind of slowly adding into. Ended up with 2,900 shares at 242. And I sold for like 36 cents into this quick push here. Um, my ultimate plan did happen, but I was up a little over 10%, and I wasn't just gonna ignore that first $1,000 trade of the year, I believe. No, I forgot, but it's been a while since I got $1,000 trade, so it was nice to lock in a little over 1,000 today. Could have been around 3,000, but this is just a major short squeeze right here. And on top of that, you got the breakout as well. So if I was more patient, you could totally see it in this case too. The 282 breakout, we'll just go over it here. Still holding up, lower, not a low float, but doing insane volume. So the demand is there. Keeps failing to break down. Shorts just get destroyed, and then they try again here, try to hold it down right around the breakout level, and it fails to break down. Shorts start covering again. Buyers who are seeing the 282 breakout and this is holding up start coming in as well. And then it rips up for 50 cents. Fails to break down. You get another solid short squeeze into after hours here. So coulda, shoulda, woulda been patient with this. Um, but I take my quick gains. But this thing kept holding trend even though it was pretty choppy. Failed to break down, as you could just keep seeing the higher lows. Besides this little break here, reach right under 230 for a moment. But then after that, it was, as you can see, each low is just slightly higher. Buyers keep coming in, accumulating it. Um, and you can see that with a couple long wicks here during the morning. But this thing failed to break down, and shorts just got destroyed. Same thing with Indo. We got the failure to break down yesterday after a decent little red day, or finished red. It did have a nice gap up and everything. That was a beautiful call I had on this one, looking for a 15 breakout, previous high day break. Ended up gapping up. And today, low floater, energy play. It's been hot. Shorts have been shorting this, and it just failed to break down. And we got a Friday short squeeze. So you can see all the volume coming in from the morning. Could have been an easy, quick trade over the previous high daybreak, over around 25. Take that to 30. But then once again, shorts expectations aren't met, and it fails to break down. And you get this nice test of 49 here to the penny. Uh, so nearly $20 from this VWAP hold here in higher low. Um, excuse me. So not much to be said there besides a fantastic play over the past week or two. Just going from 5 to 45 now. I'll be really excited to see if this goes higher, but I'm gonna be waiting for a multi-day bounce now after a red day with this solid move. Same thing with B cell. This one was a nice one. Really confusing because news was not really anything spectacular. It was just a complete failure of shorts to take this down. Held up, grinded up all morning, failed to break down. A beautiful VWAP reclaim and hold here, and the reclaim of, a 250, a key psychological level. Once it snaps over 270, you get a slow grind. It confirms that it can't break down here, and the volume really comes in, and it just takes off into the close, getting to the high fives, and then gets to the mid sevens after hours. So some solid plays today. Three really nice short squeezes. I'll be looking for all three of them for a multi-day bounce. I think Impp might have some more left in it. Still a breakout here. We'll see what happens. It does have, yeah, we'll see if the mid threes become support, and then maybe it could run up, test 6 or 7, and then it might just fade off. But generally speaking, I'm done with these. I'll be looking for the bounce plays now. The higher they go, the more risky I see it to get in, as is so far from where it just recently was. And once that all the short squeezes die, the stock is going to die too. Because the reason this thing is going to keep going is because shorts are trapped, and there's enough buyers to hold it up and take it off even higher because shorts have to buy back their position when it holds up. And once that type of buying is gone, these moves are going to be done, and you're going to have aggressive moves to the downside. So now just enjoy the weekend. Just want to go over a couple of these plays. I'll make a review of the week overall and my trades and whatnot. So ended my solid 2 week green run yesterday with a loss, but brought it right back nicely today. 1 for 1, solid trading. I need to update this, but yeah, it's nice to see the market kind of heat up a little bit. Well, I don't know about heat up, just offer some solid plays. So yeah, we'll just keep it there. Some decent momentum from GBS and ATXI. Similar plays I was talking about. These bounce plays. Once shorts are up, they're gonna have to start covering to go even and gain, or my mind. Where's my mind at? They want to lock in their gains. They're gonna have to buy back to cover, or buy to cover. And you get these quick reversals, and that's really what you look for. I don't know, like I don't typically wait to see if they're gonna take off even higher. Sometimes they do, but really the pattern for this is just take your quick 10, 15% and just move on. Because when the shorts end up taking over, you can see here they really take over. So got to protect yourself and your money. Um, Potential play waiting for next week at NVCT. If this thing keeps failing to break down, I could see this thing coming back to the 10-ish area and heading higher. Uh, it is a low float and completely failing to break down. Has a double bottom here. This thing could possibly be nice at some point within the next couple weeks, but we'll just see. I'm not interested in the waiting game. Once it gets on the radar, there'll be some serious eyes on it, and then we'll capture it then. But yeah, just some decent moves today for a couple old plays and B sell a new one. This is going to be an exciting multi-day bounce. Um, but yeah, so before I start rambling, way to end the Friday. $1,000 a day. Everything it was kind of simple today. Just things were failing to break down on a Friday in the right sector. Sympathy played at Indo, which was running as well. So it all lined up and got some serious moves. I totally underestimated it. I could have been more patient. I did recognize the resistance level at 280s and I decided to sell into it. I didn't have enough money to rebuy. I do have a cash account, so we'll have more money next week. But yeah, once you get that breakout, you could have traded two ways. The VWAP play to test the breakout, which is what I did, or you can be patient and ride that whole thing, or just wait for the 282 breakout. It develops here, fails to break down, shorts expectations are broken, some more buyers come in. You're buying in the 270s, 280s, risking the low 270s, high 260s. Good risk reward in hindsight here, but that you get a quick move from the 280s to 330s. Um, yeah, so that was solid Friday today. Fortunately, took the stupid loss yesterday on Impp, but it's nice to see it hold up and you could get another opportunity at it. So that's why sometimes step away. Don't make your red days worse. You don't know when the good play is going to be right around the corner, and you need to have enough money for it, or maybe you're not mentally kind of prepared anymore. You're just kind of messed up mentally after a couple losses. Stay strong, cut your losses quickly, and live to see the next day so you can make your money back and more. I lost 200 yesterday and made $1,000 today, so I like the math there. So we'll just call this a week. I'll make a review of the week this weekend. But for now, study up, enjoy a solid Friday, and let's get ready for Monday.